hard to write the victim statement, but I didn't think past writing it until I actually got into the courtroom and had to sit down and read it. And I was crying so hard I could hardly see the words as I was reading it, because it just, as I was reading it, it was like a culmination of the whole 2 years and just all the memories that I've had and just all the feelings. And then to be able to express them to the judge, who I knew would pass sentence, but then also for Victor to hear how much it has affected me personally. And also for him, I hope, to understand the kind of person that Rachel was and how valuable she was, so that he could see, and the court could see, the contrast between him and his crime and the evil behind it, and how good and pure, in a sense, Rachel was.
Right.
So,
you know, when we do the victim impact statements and we report on them and we watch you go through something like this, it is so devastating. And our reporter, Marcus, was telling us that there wasn't a dry eye in that courtroom. But your statement is the one that seemed to really strike a nerve with Martinez-Hernandez. People say that he was visibly bothered during all of this. You know, everybody's waiting to see if he's going to have a reaction, if he's going to turn and say, I'm sorry. That's what we're always waiting for. We're waiting for these convicted killers to tell us why. Why did you do it? How could you do this to this beautiful person? Did you see that he was visibly bothered?
I actually have very poor eyesight.
Okay.
So I couldn't see him. I could see the stripes on the uniform he was wearing, but I couldn't see him. But I had several people tell me that he was crying, you know, wiping tears away when I was speaking. So I know that it affected him. I don't know what he was thinking that would cause him to cry. I hope that maybe understanding how valuable Rachel was, and that she was a mother, and that her children will never be able to hear her voice again, or to be able to feel her embrace, that maybe that might have somehow triggered memories of his mother or his girlfriend and his child. I don't know.
It's unbelievable what you have been through these last 2 years, and how brave of you and everybody that got up and did what you did today with the victim impact statements. Randolph, I want to bring you in. I want to ask you your opinion. I know you were in the room. Just give us an overall takeaway, and also why you think that Patty's statement bothered him so much, and that there was finally some type of a reaction that people at least could pick up on.
Laura, I think that the entire Morin family, as well as the kids, just did an amazing job today. You know, such a great presentation by the prosecutor's office. Every family member was prepared. You know, I've done hundreds of these victim impact statements as both a prosecutor and as a defense attorney, and oftentimes they feel sort of put together at the last minute, but these were just so well written. And Patty delivered her so well that I agree with her. I looked over and I saw Martinez-Hernandez wiping away, at least with his undershirt, a couple times while she spoke. And I think the connection is I also saw him wiping away tears when his attorneys were describing the fact that he never knew his mother. And so maybe there was that connection there that Patty made to him that made him for a moment, think about the horrible things he did to Rachel on that trail.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.